Okay, you guys, good morning. Today is Wednesday, August 22nd. We have kind of a different sort of day today. You have a lot less assignments. We are not going to be doing social studies or science today. And for math, you are to just fill your time today working on IXL. Spend time on IXL completing any yellow stars in math that you have not completed yet. And then in reading, you're going to spend some time on Raz Kids. Some of you were logged out of Raz Kids yesterday. That's because the district messed up some of our usernames and passwords. So I'm going to be working on fixing that for your accounts today. If your account was one of the accounts that was messed up, then go ahead and go over to Go Epic and read. Find one or two stories, maybe a chapter book, and read today. Try to find an AR book and take an AR quiz on Go Epic. And if your account did not get messed up, then you should be reading on Raz Kids for at least 20 minutes and then going to Go Epic for about 25 minutes. Okay, so that brings us over to writing. Today we are going to do the revising phase of our writing process. So we are on writing prompt 2. Okay, that is here. And if you remember from 2 weeks ago when we did our first revising, we're going to use the acronym ARS. Acronym is just a big word that means we have letters that stand for words, okay? So ARMS is the acronym that we use to help us with our revising. And we're going to do an editing phase on the bottom. So let's just do a little squiggly line. Today's date is the 26th. It's International Dog Day, I believe. So if you have a dog, happy Dog Day. All right. So I'm going to write the letters for the acronym, ARMS. Each one of these letters helps remind me of what I need to do when I am revising. So for A, I'm going to add transitions. And I'm going to add adjectives. We learned what adjectives were last year, but just in case you don't remember, that's going to be words that describe nouns. Okay, so colors, size, things like that. Okay. R means that we're going to remove words or sentences that don't make sense. I'm just going to write fit just to shorten it. Remove words that don't fit. Remove sentences that don't fit. Okay. Same thing. Move. Sometimes, and we actually had to do this in our last paper, which actually I think it helped a lot. So move. The M is move sentences. Or words if they make sense somewhere else, okay? And the S means that we are going to make simple sentences more powerful, and we're going to substitute boring words or words that repeat. So we said, what was that? Simple sentences And you guys, we're going to do a pickup next week, and I'm going to have some slips where you're just going to be able to put this in your paper so you don't have to always write it, or even if you're not writing it, maybe you're just watching. Substitute boring words or words that repeat, which we actually kind of already did because we added ecstatic, okay? So my goal last time was to find 5 things to revise in my paper. So this time I'm going to increase my goal. I'm not going to increase it a lot. I'm just going to increase it by 1. Okay, now we're going to go back to our rough draft, and we're going to see if we can meet the requirements of what we have with our acronym ARMS. Okay, and this is going to make our paper stronger. Just like our arms, we can make our muscles stronger in our arms. We can make our paper stronger by revising. Okay, so my goal is for 6. Now, I already used black here, so I am going to use a different color. I hate using red, but that's what I've got sitting in front of me, so I am going to use red. Okay, and again, this is why we skip lines with our writing, because this gives us room to make our revisions, and we want our paper, our rough draft, to be kind of sloppy. So it says, is there anything in your life that excites you? Well, there are many things in my life that get me excited. You know what? I think that I can replace the word many with countless. And I think that sounds a little more interesting. So I'm going to put a tally mark here. That was, I just replaced a boring word. So here, boring word. There we go. Okay. In my life that get me excited. The thing that really excites me the most is hiking. Now watch, you guys. I used excites, excited. I used that 3 times in one paragraph. Okay, so I definitely feel like this is a word I want to change. So let me think. What would be a synonym or a word that I could replace excites or excited with to make more sense? Let's see. Is there anything in your life that excites you? I'm not going to change this sentence because this is part of my prompt, and we want to use words from our prompt with our main idea. Well, there are countless things in my life that get me excited. The thing that really, how about hypes? I like the word hypes. Hypes me, then I'd have to add up. Hypes me up the most is hiking. I like that. That was, I changed exciting or excites to a more exciting word, hypes. All right, so I've made 2 substitutions. First, hiking excites me because I get to see some beautiful sights. I see beautiful trees, beautiful mountains, and beautiful streams. The sights are so pretty and make me feel at peace in my heart. I bet you guys already know what I'm going to say here. What word do I see over and over and over and over again in this paragraph? I see the word beautiful 4 times, so I definitely need to do some revising with this paragraph. First, hiking excites me because I get to see some beautiful sights. I see, how about this? Enormous trees. I see, what would be another word that would help describe the mountains? How about majestic? Majestic. Yes, that is really good. Okay, so I see enormous trees, majestic mountains. Ooh, and I like that they both start with M's, a little tongue twister. And beautiful. You know what? I'm going to leave beautiful. I'm okay with beautiful here, but I'm just going to add one more adjective. Beautiful, flowing streams. Yes. So now I made 1, 2, 3 revisions on that one. What? Okay, so I added an adjective, flowing, and I think I added 2, I substituted boring words. So right there, guess what? Have I met my goal? No, I've only done 5. I haven't met my goal yet. Okay, the sights are so pretty and make me feel at peace in my heart. Good. Next, I am ecstatic when I'm hiking because I get to spend time with my dogs. They always come with me on my adventures outdoors. With my dogs, I am always happy on the hiking trails. Ooh, I heard always twice. So I think I might change always. They always come with me on my adventures outdoors with my dogs. I am constantly, how about that? Yeah, happy on the hiking trails. And you know what? I'm also going to change the word happy to entertained. Constantly entertained on the hiking trails. Yes, I like that a lot better. Very good. Then hiking excites me because I can meet. Now, I know I have a spelling error here, right? I am going to wait until I get to editing to fix that because we are not worrying about spelling right now. We're not worrying about punctuation. We're not worrying about capitalization. The only things we're worrying about are, did I add my transitions, which I did, and if you want to go the extra mile, then go ahead and highlight your transitions. Do you have your transitions? First, next, then, And in conclusion, yeah, I've already got all of my transitions. So that one I don't have to worry about. I'm good on that. I'm adding adjectives right now, but I'm not worrying. And when I get to the editing, that's when I do my editing tomorrow down here. That's when I'll worry about my spelling, my punctuation, my capitalization. But right now we're just looking at our ideas and making sure how we can make our ideas grow and sound more professional and more entertaining for our readers. Okay. So then hiking excites me because I can meet new people. How about new and interesting people? Whenever I am hiking, I talk to other hikers. We all share the same passion of hiking, so we have a lot to talk about. Okay, this one's kind of a simple sentence. Whenever I'm hiking, I talk to other hikers about where they have been. So try to get advice from them. We all share the same passion of hiking, so we have a lot to talk about. In conclusion, hiking really excites me because I get to see beautiful sights, spend time with my dogs, and meet new people. You know what? I've already used beautiful a lot, so I'm just going to write wonderful instead. Spectacular would have been a good one too. What could be better than that? I'm pretty sure hiking is the best thing ever. Okay, so I'm good. I'm done with my writing. I've met all my goals and my revising. Oh, you know what I didn't put here that we all need to write is make sure on your title you write revising. Very important if you want to be cute. Put little dots on the end. Make it cute. Okay, there we go. Very nice. All right, you guys. Okay, so that's what you're doing for writing. Now, language arts. We're done with this. Language arts. You are going to look in your story today. So we're going to our next clean sheet. I have been using the back of my papers because we're going to run out of space if we don't. We're going to make our title predicates. And today's date is 8/26. Okay. So all you need to do is find any 3 sentences, copy them, and then I want you to underline or highlight what the predicate is in your sentence. Okay. So all I'm doing, I've got my textbook, right? I'm just opening to random place, a random page. This is Amazing Grace. Yes, we loved that book story. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy. If it's a complete sentence, and it should be, that I'm just going to copy that. So this is a short one. That's the one I'm going to do. But Grace kept her hand up is what it says. But Grace kept her hand up. Okay, so the predicate in this sentence, first, what would be the subject? The subject is who or what a sentence is about. So the subject is Grace, right? But the predicate is kept her hand up. So that's what I'm going to underline. And that's all you have to do, you guys. So you can choose 2 more sentences on this page, or you can just turn to random pages, which I always think is kind of a better idea because it sort of gives you insight into some stories that we're going to be reading this year. But you do it how you want. It's any page. Here we're at Earth Smart. We've already read that. I could copy this sentence. I could say the school also believes in using recycled items. School is the subject, believes in using recycled items is the predicate. Okay, so that's all you're doing for language arts today. All right. Now, we do not have any social studies or science to do today. So what I would really like you to make sure you're doing is that you are coming over to also your gratitude calendar. You're filling in yesterday, something that happened that you're grateful for. I got a lot of work done yesterday, so I'm going to write that. I am using incomplete sentences, and that's okay. I always feel good when I get a lot of work done. All right. Now, let's spend some time doing cursive today. Since we are not doing social studies or science, let's get our cursive packets back out. Let's see where we left off. We left off on P. We need to get to P. All right. Okay, so today we're going to practice writing lowercase p's, lowercase l's, and then we're going to practice writing the word lip, plus, pill, slip, and then we're going to write the sentence, the farmers had an apple tree. All right, I like this practice because it gives every example above where you should write yours. Okay, so do not use a pen like I'm using a pen, right? Remember, I'm only, now see, that didn't come out good because I didn't put that together. There we go. All right, so I'm only using a pen to demonstrate for you guys. I have a hard time keeping that over there. Okay? If you want to fit more on your line, you probably realize that you certainly can, depending on how big you're writing. So if you want to keep practicing, practice only makes perfect. So keep going. I actually like the way those look. Good. All right, so L's are a little bit easier. Basically just doing a loop. Make sure you use that mid-dashed line. That middle dashed line is incredibly useful with making sure your cursive letters are written correctly. All right, and you just keep going until you get to the end. Kind of relaxing there. Now lip, watch. The idea is that we do not lift up our pen or our pencil. There we go. Okay. So you should be starting to get to a point where you sort of feel relaxed, and just take your time, you guys. Don't go fast. Sometimes if we aren't thinking when we're writing each letter, then we end up kind of spacing our letters out more, or maybe messing up what we want our letters to look like. So go slow, try to relax, focus on your breathing, on your comparison of how you're writing your letters. Sometimes turning on some soft music is nice, because it's almost like art, you guys. There's some artistic qualities incorporated with learning cursive writing. Okay, so now you're going to actually practice writing the full sentence. The farmer had an apple. And you see, I didn't do my loops there. And that's okay. I can just add them in. There we go. Apple tree. All right. Very good. Okay, you guys. Air quality is a little bit better today. So ask your parents what they want you to do. Maybe get outside a little bit if they think it's okay. And the temperature is certainly very nice. Do something around the house to help your family. And please be kind to your brothers and sisters. And I will see you at our Zoom. We have show and tell today, you guys. All right. Have a great day. Bye.